It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by and win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And it's field of returner trying to create good field position here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. The Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joel, to get a team back in the winner's circle.
And Chris, what a performance it was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right. They want to take home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself as a premier conference in this sport.
Pack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. To throw, it's Sayin. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Using his legs, it's Jackson fighting him off. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Jackson. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO.
Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Right, solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. So that's a good start for Darian Mensah. The guy, of course, Joe, who comes in and inherits the role of Miami transfer quarterback, expected to lead his team not just into the playoff, but to the championship.
And Miami has leaned that direction, dipping into the transfer portal in order to fill this quarterback spot. And I got to tell you, I agree with that philosophy. And the reason is, it's not necessarily about your history or experience at your school, but rather just your experience level in college football in general. We see these experienced quarterbacks, Chris, they have success in the postseason.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
What an advantage for this. That they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll give it to the back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Canes looking to run some tempo here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down play coming up. Breaking free. He brings him down. It's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Looks left and finds his target there. He goes out of the bounds, but he's inside the 30. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
They're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready, because this is clearly go for it range on fourth down.
So they'll pass off the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He's got it, enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on fourth down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on fourth down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running back run, and he's able to create a first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he steps out at the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air in that 50-50 ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
They'll kick it away here. This one will be fair caught. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Sayin. Catch made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Now, he was caught grabbing the jersey there, and that will cost him. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Sayin. missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Chris, I'm a big believer that the most important target you can have in the red zone is a big tight end because he can occupy the middle of the field. That creates one-on-ones on the outside. You can also utilize him as a blocker if you want to run it. Here, you're completing the ball to the tight end, and he's setting you up with 1st and goal. Again, these tight ends, invaluable in the red zone.
Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback from the outside.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. This will likely be the last play of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. So now Miami will use their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Third down after that running play. Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And that is a first down gain, moves the ball to the 40.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Gives it to the back. He's brought down out at the 46.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
He stopped right at the line and sure tackling.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find the seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Now he's got he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Canes.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter. You try to cut into that deficit, and this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On the run, it's Jackson. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
So now Miami will use their first timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's got some space here. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the 48. Good work by the return team. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Extending the play now. And they'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
It's a really solid job by this defense. Look at the pursuit of the quarterback as he scrambles, and they're just forcing him to the outside. And as he gets near the sideline, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take a hit, try to get 1 or 2 more extra yards, or just step out of bounds? I think this is the correct decision. There's no reason to take that contact, so he just steps out for a short gain.
The pass is intercepted. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
What a decision. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
Look out, he's got space ahead. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. He's got a crease. Headed for the end zone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's gone. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he let the ball go.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. They did not make it short on fourth down.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
Ohio State is on top here, Joel. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. Caught quickly. They tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do. And the defense smothers him for no gain. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, and now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Here comes the pressure. And this pass is on target, caught. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Open field ahead. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Give it to the back again. He's got space. As the 1st down is still going. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
I know it can be so frustrating giving up those long runs, and clearly they want to do a better job in run defense, but now you've got an opportunity to force a field goal. This defense needs to bow their neck and keep them out of the end zone.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Press coverage now from the secondary. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So a field goal attempt coming up now. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, however narrow the path to victory is, it is still a path to victory. They get the onside kick and now just have to go down and put it in the end zone. The only problem, they're probably going to have to do this again.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Vaughn. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Pass caught down at the 20. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in, and it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And this time it's complete. Touchdown, Miami. That's how you finish a play. The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. National championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Then the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Working clock with the ground game. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
With 1 timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they can get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football, you get the first down, victory is yours.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Oh, a crucial moment. This quarterback's had such a solid game, but with a chance to seal it, cannot come through there. We'll see if that ends up haunting it. The defense will take over.
Chris, give this group a lot of credit. You can tell they've been trying to adjust to all the success that they've had throwing the football, and they're finally able to do that and get the stop that they desperately needed. Now it's on this offense to go out there and pay it off.
He's looking deep here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make the quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for late game heroics. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
This is going to have to be an absolute monster throw. Unless Cordell Stewart is walking onto the field, I don't know if he can get it all the way into the end zone. He's going to have all his momentum moving forward right up to the line of scrimmage just to get it close to the end zone.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over.